Long ago, a simulator took over the world on Roblox. It took it by storm, and bubbles were happening and popping everywhere. Bubble Gum Simulator. That's right. This was a simulator that came to Roblox when everyone needed it, okay? It was a simulator where you pop a big bubble, you jump with the gravity of the bubble, you jump onto different clouds and parkour up to different islands, and you collect various rare pets. You can also buy gum flavors and get multipliers, and there's much, much more to the game. But then, when everyone needed it most, the game vanished. Where did it go? Yeah, it just kind of died out. I mean, like, that's kind of what happens with simulators over time and all games over time. But there is a new game to save us when we need it the most. Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. That's right, but the actual official Rumble Studios Bubblegum Simulator Infinity is the sequel to Bubblegum Simulator, and it's coming soon. See the description? Soon. That means soon, by the way. So in this video, I have a bunch of leaks, sneaks, and peeks given to me by none other than Toonie. Huge shout out to Toonie. This person has compiled all of the evidence and sneaks and peeks and everything we could need to look at Bubblegum Sim Infinity. So we're going to take a look at it, see how it stands up to the current Bubblegum Sim, and if it's going to be worth playing. I think it will. I'm excited. If you guys are too, then smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and intro! Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Rizzo. Welcome to the RussoPlays YouTube channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. If not, you're about to. Today, we are about to show you all the leaks and sneaks and peeks. How many times am I going to say that? About this new game, Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. Like I said, this game, Bubblegum Sim, was massive when it first came out. It was massive for a long time, and it was really big on my channel. I am friends with Isaac, and we've played games together. I've played all of his Roblox games, and I think Rumble Studios is a great dev team. They make good games, so I'm excited to check this out. Let's take a look at all the sneaks and peeks and treats that Toonie has graciously got us. Now, these are all available in the Bubblegum Simulator Discord or the Rumble Studios Discord. So join that if you'd like. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and let's take a look. So first of all, here is Bubblegum Simulator 1. As you can see, it's pretty outdated. I mean, at this point, it's been a long time since this game was created. It was created in 2018, and it was updated recently, but they haven't changed the models, the meshes, all the details of the game, the pets, anything like that, the gameplay. They've just kind of like kept up maintenance to keep a few hundred players, but this new game seems like it's going to elevate the Bubblegum Sim genre. Okay, so all of these sneaks and leaks and peeks are on Discord, and I'm going to do my best to cover all of these. This video might go all over the place, so just bear with me. Let's start out with the new flavors. Right over here, you can see, I think these are a one-to-one copy. Bubblegum Blueberry Pizza. Let's see. Bubblegum Blueberry Pizza, Cherry Donut VIP, Chocolate Watermelon Contrast. It looks like the same kind of flavors, but as you can see, the UI and everything has been much updated. Look at this UI. Like this, you can tell this is pretty outdated. This looks way newer, way nicer. I'm definitely happy with this. And I'm sure they'll have way more flavors. Unfortunately, the scroll bar is pretty small, but this was early on, so they're probably going to have much more flavors of bubblegum. Now, what the bubbles do, if you don't know, is you basically click to blow bubbles. The bubble gets bigger, and then you sell the bubble to get coins, and they're worth a certain amount of bubbles per blow. So like this one gives you 2, and then the next one gives you like 5 or 10, and you can blow bubbles even faster. Now let's look at the next picture. This is going to be some of the pets. So these pets right here, that's a shiny. Those are shinies right there, you can see, and those are normal. That's just some of the new pets. You can see the multiplier, and here's the pet menu now. Let me just pull it up. You can see it looks a lot different. It looks way better in the new one. This is just a really old, outdated UI, so everything is going to be advanced and updated from this. So I'm very happy with that. I mean, I was happy with this game when it came out, but now this is outdated. This looks very new, very fresh. The text looks really good. So let's take a look at this next thing Isaac says. He's explaining the plans for egg hatching. So Isaac says 4 different points. He wants to show players how long they're able to hatch an egg with the currency that they have in hours, so that they know how long they can keep going. Let's say you have like enough coins to buy an egg for 5 hours. It'll tell you that. Then he wants to show players how many eggs per hour that they're hatching. He wants to show players what their last hatch looked like, and he wants to show players the rarity of the pet they hatch differently in the hatch screen under the name. That's some type of little prototype. So he's going to have all of these informational boxes right here, how much you can hatch. I think that's very cool, and he's planning on this being the type of game that you auto hatch a bunch in, so I think that's a really good sign. Now, if you look down here, here's a picture of the index. Take a good look at this. Look at this. It's an actual book. It looks super nice. They blurred out this because it's in development. This is probably the areas and specifics achievements that you get for like getting certain index completions. But right here, you can see the index. Let me show you the index in the current game. This thing, I mean, it is a book and it doesn't look like the worst ever, but like it's pretty outdated. You can see the UI upgrade. Take a look at the new one compared to the old one. Yeah, the new one just clears, guys. The new one looks way better. I really like the eggs and the images, and they've definitely gotten better with their image making. Here is a reward section, and this is for finding a certain amount of pets. So it says discover every normal pet and earn rewards. Buffs only apply in the overworld. You get all of these bonuses just for discovering 10 in each area. So that's pretty cool. Now here is a look at old eggs and new eggs. So as you can see, the old egg is on the left, new on the right, old on the left, new on the right. The new ones are just much more optimized. They have lower emitters, but probably less lag, less effects and emissions. And you can see that it just looks a little bit cleaner. This looks more like lava. That's just a glow. This one looks like real crystals and real details on the rock. So really cool. I kind of like this purple around this one more than this one. So maybe they can make it brighter, but the new ones look a lot better. Now, there is also a server Discord bot. It shows you when people hatch a secret pet, which is like one of the coolest features. I love when they do this. So everybody gets hype. If you're in the Discord and you're playing the game, you get super hyped when you hatch a secret because it shows everybody and everyone starts praising you. There's also a trading menu right here. You can have wants in your trade, which is really cool. And you can offer. So you can put like, oh, I want this pet. You can tell people what you want without typing it. And then you can offer certain things. Really cool feature right there. Now, here's also a picture of a brand new pet. This thing looks really good compared to their current pets. I think it looks a little bit similar, but the texture, I can tell, looks very fresh and new and better than a lot of these pets. Like you can see right here, you can see what the pets look like. That looks like a way fresher, newer texture. It just looks way more quality. And if you look at the image of it in your inventory, that looks way better too. Take a look at the old ones. You can barely tell what pets are here, right? And then you look at this new one and the inventory image just looks way better. It's way more optimized. Now, this is something that they did in their new mining sim game, I'm pretty sure, Mining Sim 2. The teleport menu actually has like images and you can click on these islands and it shows you how long or how far away the chest is and what distance you are from these teleporters. So all these different islands, it seems like it is going to be like Bubblegum Sim 1 where you're blowing bubbles and you're jumping up based on the gravity. So that's super cool. I like that a lot. And the image of the world just looks amazing. Now here's another look at overworld index information. Shows that there's 78 exists of this doggy, right? But then it says click to replay hatch animation. So just like pets go, they're going to add the ability to replay the hatch animation. I'm assuming the common pets and the basic pets are going to be like a normal hatch animation. So it's not going to be anything special, but that implies that Isaac and Rumble Studios want to do something crazy for like really rare pets. So I'm assuming if you hatch a secret or a mythical or whatever, it's going to be like a really cool animated animation thing sequence, just like in Pets Go when you hatch like a huge and there's like castles and things appearing. That's probably what they're going to do for this. So I really like that. Before we continue, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And please let me know your favorite feature of Bubblegum Sim 1. Maybe Isaac and the team will read it and bring it back to Pet Sim 2. Sorry, Bubblegum Sim 1 and bring it back to Bubblegum Sim Infinity. I'm getting confused. Now here's a look at on the egg. You can actually overlook. You can hover over like one of the pets and it shows you the stats, your exist of that pet or the total exist. And then you can click to auto delete, which is much easier than they used to have it in the settings. Here is another look at the index. And I think they're going to show, yep, there's some shiny pets. There are some like mythical pets and the index the inventory just looks so much better in this image. I'm a big fan of it. I think it looks very optimized. Here's a look at the pets before you hatch them. You're going to see the egg, you're going to hover over and you're going to be able to see all the silhouettes and the rarities. And I think it's going to change in real time the numbers based on the luck potions and bonuses you have with game passes. So that's really cool. This egg's going to cost 35,000. It might just be rough numbers, but that's good. There's also keybinds. I can't remember if Bubblegum Sim 1 had keybinds. I'm not going to lie. I don't remember if they did, but they're going to have keybinds. That's very helpful in Pet Sim 99. So I'm glad they're bringing it. It's a feature that simulators pretty much need. It helps out a bunch. And here's a look at one of the islands. So I will say this looks kind of basic. I know that their islands have never been crazy modeled and everything. I hope that they keep it simple like this, but they also like renovate it a little bit. I hope they don't make it so basic because this looks kind of boring. But what else could you really add to an island? All you need to do there is jump to the next one, get a reward, and get the chest. That's all you really need. But I'm kind of hoping they make it a little bit more fun. So hopefully this isn't final. Hopefully this is just an example. Now right here, you can see your current session, what bonuses you've gotten, your mythic chance, shiny chance, and lucky chance achievements based on your game passes and potions. So there's gonna be a lot of things you can do to add to that. I'm hoping there's achievements you can get that just up your luck percentage. And here is a giant chest respawning notification. So you can tell when they respawn just by them alerting you. Now, right over here, there's titles. They're bringing back titles. So we have, you're currently on the hatching leaderboard. It tells you right there what the titles do. There's progress ones and special ones. And all of these are going to be based on what you've accomplished in the game. So that's pretty cool. Now, right over here, there's also bubbly beginnings, blow 10 bubbles. It gives you a lucky 3 boost. So you can complete these quests kind of just like Pets Go. We are giving you these random quests to do and you get bonuses. And then you're like 30% more likely to hatch a legendary just from getting this potion. So you're going to want to complete all these quests that you can. There's also player leveling, it seems. So level 2, it means you're experienced. You have pets now earn 5% more XP and you get more storage and you can unlock it for 100 gems. I don't know what that means. I don't know if like you can buy a level up or what that really means, but yeah, it seems like there's player leveling, which enhances the game dramatically. There's also a pet mastery right here, and there's masteries for a bunch of other things. Oh, it says pet mastery unlock for free, and then this next one is the previous screenshot I showed. So to get level 2, you just have to use some gems, but you also probably have to get enough experience. But this increases the pets you get, so you can get new pets equipped. You can get a bunch of new things from the pet mastery. That seems pretty nice. And here is the gum store. Take a look at the gum store right here. Take a look at the old gum store. Now, it looks very similar. I know you might be thinking, Russo, that barely looks different, but obviously the text, the colors, the model has all been upgraded. The only thing I'm worried about is like, why is the map so similar? Like, I know they want to keep it pretty much the same in terms of gameplay, but you can see the building right here. The new one looks better, like no doubt, but it's just kind of weird that they're making it so identical. They could have changed it a little bit, but you know, it's fine. Maybe they want to appeal to their old audience without changing it too much, but make it new and updated, which I kind of like. Now over here is the trading UI. The new trading UI looks amazing. It looks way better. I think it even looks better than Pet Sims. And if you take a look at the current trading UI, it is not very good. Look, let me accept the trade. It looks kind of basic, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't look that great. I'm not a huge fan of this. It's not very good. So we're gonna decline that trade just because we're not doing that. We're just doing it for a test. But yeah, the new trading UI, clean, and it's blue, which I'm a big fan of. And then we scroll down, you can see a ton of leaked pets here. We got Inferno Dragon shiny, Magma Deer shiny, all these different pets. I wish the shinies looked a little bit different. Like, I like how the Inferno Dragon and the shiny are so different. I don't like how these look different. They're barely different. I wish the shinies always looked incredibly different, but regardless, here are all the demon pets and shinies, and there's images for the egg. So pretty cool leaks. And then over here, we have a daily challenges thing. So there's a lot of things in the game that aren't in this current game. Like, they're enhancing Bubblegum Sim 1 greatly, and they're redoing everything. Like, this just looks way better than this current UI. Like, look at this. This just looks kind of bad compared to this new UI. This is very, very clean. They also have a reroll orb, allows 1 free reroll at the pet enchanter. So there's enchanting of pets, which is something that's brand new. I don't think that they did pet enchanting in the last one. Maybe I'm wrong, but pet enchanting is going to be a very, very nice and welcomed feature because it's in pretty much every simulator right now. So I'm down for it. Now, Tooney says those are all the image leaks and GIF leaks and video leaks for now. So again, huge shout out to Tooney, but there are some text leaks that Isaac has said about the game, and I'm going to read some of these. So he says he wants a lot of content on release. Instead of it being put over time, it'll feel like a proper sequel, which means it's just going to come out with a lot of stuff. Now, he also says the cloud jumping is going to be way better than before. New worlds are going to have gravity, more gravity, which will require bigger bubbles to get higher up, which will always keep you grinding bubble teams, etc., which I love. It makes it actually valuable. Instead of it getting as large as pet catchers, I'm also having a cap to cereals in the new game, which is awesome. And it also says he's thinking of a premium currency that's extremely grindy to get, but gives people a goal so that you don't have to spend Robux on that premium currency, which is cool. Now, he wants there to be different kinds of clouds and obstacles, maybe even rings to jump through that give you bonuses, and every world is going to have more and more gravity. All regions should be able to play the sequel if anyone's worried about that, which is really, really cool. And he'll never be able to recreate the first feeling people had playing the original, but he's definitely going to try and make it a worthy sequel, which is really, really nice to know. He's trying to honor the first game. The people that played it, the big fans of the game, like, are going to have what they want from this, but he's trying to make it new as well. He also said he wants an egg system like BGS. However, one thing he's thinking of is having it so if you hatch a secret, it pops out of your screen into the world and hatches in front of everyone with a cool animation, which is even cooler than Pets Go, because when you hatch it in Pets Go, you just see it yourself and it's a really cool animation. No one else sees it, but that is a really cool feature. I like that. There will be no faces in the game. If you had a couple game passes before, you'll get a couple benefits, but don't expect anything crazy, which I think is fair. He doesn't didn't want pet leveling. There's a lot of issues with it, with balance trading, inventory, etc., which is crazy. He said the original BGS had a lot of progression problems because of it, so he's learned a lot of how to make a better product, how to make it updatable, and better ways to balance. So I'm hyped on that. If he's excited, we should be excited because Isaac is good at this stuff. Now, Robux pets will be stocked, not unlimited. There will be a remastered OG loading screen. And here is a look at an auto-deleted pet and another image, and the pet enchants, which are passives on the pet. Now, again, I just really wanted to say a huge thank you to Toonie. Thank you to Isaac and Rebel Studios for even making a new game and leaking and sneaking and peeking a bunch of stuff. But again, thank you for Toonie for collecting all of that information and getting it ready for me. I think this game is going to be amazing. Am I going to play it on the channel? Of course I am. I'm probably going to stream the release, make new videos on it, and we've been posting 2 videos a day. I'm still making simulator videos. I'm going to play games like Fish and a bunch of other stuff, but just know that the RussoPlays 2025 takeover is still in full effect. We are blowing up, and thank you guys so much for the support lately. The videos have been doing so much better. I'm doing 2 videos a day on my anime channel as well, and streaming there, and there's gonna be a bunch of new stuff. So thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I love you all. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.